At the time of this recording, we're already at the halfway point of the story mode for part 1. The goal is to at least have everything caught up by, by like the holidays or something, since I need to start uploading more and more. And oh well, I'm not going to cover for for part 6. You could tell it's going to be World 2 and World 3 related, because we got the Getter, the Arbalest, Voltus, GaoGaiGar, and even the Unicorn Gundam. So let's go through with this. Let's see what we should choose. I started slowly upgrading different units to at least have more variety. So I'm gonna need Blackadder for this one. That's right, Shingetter's here, so that means the Blackadder is soon. Yeah, Blackadder. Let's use someone else as well. Considering the fact that, well, you saw the Unicorn Gundam there. Might as well try him real quick. But yeah, I'm getting to the point that I can actually use auto for level 10 stages. So that I can fully get through this stuff. Oh boy, Getter. Alright, so apparently we're in a Dorjian base. He's running away from the base. It's a flashback, of course. I have to get away from here fast. Who's there? He's over there. Apparently he took her hostage using the hairpin in her hair. Ah, my hairpin. The princess. Drop your guns, or else I'll kill her. Dang. You evil little kid. Release the princess or we'll shoot. Then why don't I give you half? Half? Listen. What? I'm gonna give him half of my life. So you let him keep his? You can't cut a life in half. Oh snap, she took the hairpin back. The hairpin. As what are you doing, princess? She cut off some of her hair, apparently. But I said a woman's hair is her life. Here. Aw. Back at Sakimori Academy. Half. Coffee tastes better with sugar, huh? Elf. They're nearly ready to depart. Yeah, Inho and the others are here for the cat fry equipment they left behind. Oh yeah. Inho Kaizuka. This is the man that could accurately predict my actions and decisively react to them. I assume he's here to see me in person. You can cut the tension. That's funny. You can cut the tension with a knife. Well, we should be going. I know you have a lot to deal with, but stay safe, everyone. Same goes to you guys. Thanks. I wonder if we'll ever get to see each other again. There's no way to know for sure. It's undeniable that extreme coincidences have repeatedly occurred. Furthermore, the gates connecting the different worlds are not natural phenomenon. The possibility of an entity causing them voluntarily is high. The conclusion to draw from this is... And of course he does a peace sign with that evil smile. Now we're at the Rock Highlands Bridge. We finished loading everything, Captain. And the Oceanus? Ready to go at any time, sir. Then notify all ships. We're departing for Earth. I can't help but feel nervous about leaving these kids to fend for themselves. I guess we'll just have to trust Teiwaz and the Montauk Company to take care of them from here on. Now at the Oceanus Bridge. You're worried about Haruto and his friends? How could I not be? They've got most of the world against them. Yes, but their determination is strong. Determination, huh? I didn't think I'd hear you say something like that, Student Council President. Though they have lost friends, they have surmounted the loss and brought about hope with their determination and their words. They have the power to shape their future with their own hands. Well, I get what you mean. I just wish I could have helped them a bit more. We have something you must do as well. Find a new hope. Yeah, find a new, hope-filled land, free from the guard Zorm's reach. Besides, we may see them again someday. Because of the gates? But can't those disappear any time? On that note, what really are those gates? They are both a source of great fortune and great peril. While it brings about the possibility of finding a new land, it comes with the risk of the Guardzorm threat spreading across parallel worlds. If that really happens, then that is why we must continue to investigate what causes the gates to appear and disappear, as well as the worlds they connect to. That reminds me, in the world we're going to, there's a gate that connects to ours. That's right, it's in Tokyo 3, right? For the time being, it appears that Guardzorm have not invaded parallel worlds, but we can't be certain of that. This is something we must prevent at all costs, especially in regards to the Orm virus. If that were to spread to other worlds, Nerve are the ones that manage that gate there, aren't they? They are. If the opportunity presents itself, I'd like to exchange information with them. I doubt that's possible. They're so secretive that they keep even Captain Bright in the dark. If we could at least communicate through the gates, then we can know if all the other worlds are okay or not. We attempted something like that a few times in Hyoma's world. Electromagnetic waves and wires both proved to be impossible methods. Currently, the only means of communication are with unmanned drones physically traveling between the gates, but without friendly forces on both sides, even that isn't feasibly possible. So basically, it ain't gonna happen. Soon, we'll be entering Galahorn's sphere of influence as we make our way towards the gate. The Montauk Company has graciously provided us with a safe route to travel, but once we enter the atmosphere, we'll be unable to determine when an enemy may attack. I see. So it's about time for atmospheric re-entry. Then we better go man our post. Yes. Now we're back at the bridge. Captain, our ship will soon be entering Arbrow territory. It's strange. Gjallarhorn hasn't made a move on us yet. I thought they'd attack us once we started re-entry. A little repeat of history, you know? Are you referring to the 1-year war? Yeah. When the Red Comet attacked and forced White Base to re-enter the atmosphere, off course or something. And then the Gundam lifted up the ship and set it back on course, right? Where exactly did you read that? Captain, there's an incoming transmission from the Montauk Company. Put them through. I see you've entered Arbrow territory without incident, Captain Bright. Yes, there's been no sign of Gjallarhorn, oddly enough. I would imagine the reason for this has to do with the losses the Gjallarhorn sustained while battling against the invaders. Those things are twisted abominations that fuse with both man and machine. If they aren't dealt with properly, the damage they can cause is severe. That is why Gjallarhorn has withdrawn from the gate's vicinity and begun to reorganize their forces, which makes this a prime opportunity. Now I see. Please note that there are still some invaders around the gate, and do take care. We will. Once again, I have to thank you for all your cooperation. Of course, and should you ever find yourselves in this world again, please do not hesitate to contact us. Until then. Coming back to this world again, huh? Well, we can't say it's totally impossible. You're right. Notify all ships. We'll continue our advance and engage the invaders near the gate. Now we're on to episode 46 is what it says. Yeah. Gotta use 2 spirit commands. So it's 2 spirit commands and Blackadder has to fight. And a chain of 6. Okay. Let's go through with it then. Episode 46, Old Nest. Invader swarm confirmed. Dead ahead. There's less than I thought. There aren't many wrecked mobile suits left behind. Maybe it was just a small skirmish. Can't expect much out of Gallahorn. We'll have to pick up where those pansies left off. Something is coming out of the gate! Well, that's what we get for thinking there weren't enough. Are they trying to invade this world? There's no telling what the invaders are thinking, but we have to defeat them if we want to make it back to our world. All units, annihilate the invaders! Let's just use this real quick. That's one Spirit Command. And that's two Spirit Commands. That takes care of that. Next up, let's get straight through with the situation. They'll all probably attack Alleluia anyways. I really need to increase my unit's movement though. Yep, they're all attacking. All according to plan. Then Alleluia has enough morale, so now I can start actually killing them all. Let's see. We're almost through with this one. Dang. Alleluia wants murder. And that's game. All invaders' readings had disappeared. What's the status of the gate? Unchanged, sir. Then send us drone through the gate. Let's see if we can get a feel for the situation on the other side. Roger. Yeah. In your face, world. Actually got all three for once. Well, I have really not used Banadra much. Well, makes sense. I don't have any of his real SRs. We're at the Rock Island's hangar. Since it's just the Rock Island and the Oceans this time, you won't have to do anything, Daddy's boy. I just hope there aren't a lot of invaders on the other side. It wouldn't matter even if there was. As long as I'm here, my AT field will keep us safe. But where specifically does that gate even lead to? Well, I'm pretty sure it leads to our world at least. Judging from all the invaders passing through, it probably leads to a remote area the Federation doesn't have eyes on, right? Wherever it leads, we'll still end up back in our world. That at least gives me some peace of mind. We'll have a lot to do once we return home. Definitely, especially if the Neo-Zeon forces or the Belzonians have gone on the offensive in our absence. And I'm worried about Audrey. We've confirmed what's beyond the gate. Everyone, it leads to a mountain range in the northwest part of the Arabian Peninsula in our world. Looks like Kenichi guessed right. What's out there? I'm gonna assume mountains. Are you an idiot? That much is obvious. Then do you have any idea what's out there? Naturally, it has to be a place that fits the requirements for a power spot, since that's a necessity for a gate to appear, and since it's in the Arabian Peninsula's northwest mountain range. There are multiple theories for its location, but it's probably the famous Old Testament's... That's enough chit-chat. We'll be crossing through the gate soon. Everyone, stand by your machines. Understood. Asuka, we're counting on you to keep the Rock Highland safe. I was in the middle of saying something, you know. Fine, whatever. Just leave it to me. Now more invaders. Our ship and the Oceanists have passed through. We have confirmation of a group of invaders in front of us. They were waiting for us, just like we expected. But there doesn't seem to be a nest around here. Launch all units immediately. Repel the invaders. Alright, we'll slowly kill everything. Might as well Trans Alan's death. Beam Magnum. Let's draw some Beam Magnum real quick. Yeah. Beam Magnum. There we go, and then next turn we'll be done. Dang, I missed. What were the other requirements of this? I can't pay attention to this. All invader readings in the combat zone have disappeared. Understood. Now let's get in touch with Chief Ofika at the Izu base. Connect the line to him. Yeah, all three again. Getting better at this. We're at the bridge again. Above all else, I'm glad to see you return safely. But we're just relieved to know that we successfully prevented Fifth Luna's fall. Has Char made any moves after that? He's believed to be residing in Sweetwater for the moment, but he has yet to take any grand actions. I see. What about the Zonders, Bosonians, and Invaders? Of those, the Invaders have had the most increase in activity. They've been making frequent appearances near gates as of late. Speaking of other gates, have they gone after the one in Tokyo 3? They have, but we've been able to hold them off at the shoreline with the Federation and Nerve's cooperation. Has anything come out of the gate in Tokyo 3? No, we detected nothing. Commander, I'm thinking of returning to Japan. We do have people on loan from Nerve and GGG after all. I understand. Also, Invader Suppression Corps Lieutenant Colonel Jin has requested that you contact him later. Hayato. In that case, I'll ask that you speak with him, Major Kuruma. Roger. We're at the briefing room. Go to the tower? Did Hayato say to do that? Yeah, me and Kei are going too. He wants to reinvestigate the Satomi Institute to find out why the invaders are so much active now. So everyone unfortunate enough to have any kind of connection to that place is gathering there. You could say that. My team members and I are returning to GGG, but Asuka and Inoho's group want to accompany us as well. Why's that? They say they're interested in GGG's technology. As long as GGG doesn't have any complaints about it, neither do I. I'm sure my father has an interesting Greninja as well, so that won't be a problem. The Rock Island will be stopping by Tokyo 3 to drop off the EVAs before going to Izu Base. What do you guys do? Once we arrive in Japan, we'll head straight to GGG. I'm fairly certain Kenichi's group will be going to their base as well. Wait, why would they leave too? The Voltage team needs to return to the Big Falcon for maintenance on their Volt machines. The Battle team will be going with them. Guess most of the guys on this ship are going to their old homes then. Alright, we're back at the Oceanis hangar. I see. So the light armor is comprised of photons itself. Then I can understand how its defensive properties work as they do. You know, you're pretty into this kind of thing, you know? Yeah, you're really all about this stuff, huh? Are the holonic loaders really that interesting? Yes. It's kind of like Aldnoah. That's that remnant from ancient Martian civilization thing, yeah? What kind of technology is that? I don't know all the particulars, but there was a Martian cataphrat with a barrier that covered its entire body, which was capable of absorbing and annihilating anything it came into contact with. For real? How could you even see if it covers your whole body? I'm surprised you noticed that right away. Well, I figure you're able to find a way to beat them somehow. Even so, there's still a number of other Martian cataphractos with unique abilities. Until we learn more about them, the only thing we can do is confirm their capabilities and deal with them accordingly. Sure, you can't always guarantee accuracy with inductive reasoning, right? It's more a matter of using falsifiability to construct a hypothesis and break it down. Popper, huh? Good stuff. You and I are gonna get along great. Say, isn't it cold in here? Is it? Yeah, just a bit. I apologize. Ah, you came out of nowhere. Lately, there have only been people with metabodies and we AI operating here, so I regretfully neglected to adjust the temperature. I will readjust the temperature in the ship at once. Oh, that's right. We can't even tell since we have metabodies. Kyo, I'd like you to tell me more about QL. I'm assuming the main issue with the holonic loaders comes from insufficient QL reserves. Sure, QL is a form of quantum conversion energy, and you were totally right about the holonic loaders. Ah, the conversation's gone completely over my head again. Now, you didn't want to let Kyo get the press, did you? I'm proud of you. Alright. Should we continue? Might as well. So yeah, let's continue. Ah, Voltus mission. Spear commands and killing attacks. Alright. Let's use Kyo. Oh boy. We're at Nerve headquarters. The Evas have returned to Sakari. Indeed. You aren't going to see your son? There's no need to. Now that Unit 1 is back, do you believe the scenario will return to its original course? The key to determining that lies in the gate above. Whoever opened it must only be vaguely aware of what lies here. It's because of what's here that the gate is stable. While there may be other factors at play, it is inevitable that we will one day make contact with them. Whether the course changes or not remains to be seen. At any rate, we are still merely in the prologue. There is yet more still to come. We're at the subterranean castle's command room. We have spent some time preparing for a great offensive. Now that Voltus 5 has returned, the time for it has come. It is inexcusable that these lesser creatures have dared to use technology from our home planet Bozon. They must be brought to heel one way or another. Yes, but Voltus 5 and Londo Bell are formidable opponents. The Battle Beasts still require further improvements to handle them. Indeed. Dozul, explain the steps you've taken to combat Voltus 5. Yes, my lord. The super electromagnetic energy that Voltus 5 utilizes is generated by the flow of magnetic particles through its crown coil. Therefore, if we outfit a battle beast with an anti-super electromagnetic energy generator and expose Voltus 5 to it, then its super electromagnetic energy will dissipate. Very good. See to this device's creation at once. Yes, sir! Where's the Big Falcon again? The atmosphere at the Big Falcon feels just like at the Numbara connection. Really? That place has a big magnet on it, and this one's got a bird head. We have the same number of hangars, though. It's good to finally meet the members of the battle team. I'd like to welcome all of you here. Thank you very much, sir. I've seen the data pertaining to Combattler V. It is fascinating that there would be another super robot that uses the same super electromagnetic energy as ours. That's how I felt too, but there are a lot of differences to how the super electromagnetic energy is produced. Ah, you see Kosuke Kita. Yes, a child prodigy every bit as gifted as Hiyoshi. No, that's saying too much. However, there are a great many things which the Voltus team and the battle team have in common. That's right. First of all, we each have 5 members, and the leader of each team are hot-headed guys, with a slightly lanky guy beside them. You ain't talking about me, right? I'd appreciate it if you didn't just group us together like that. Here, here. Then there's the 2 big guys with Kyushu dialects. Huh. Yeah, Sears dialect than that. I have a Kumamoto dialect though. And I have a Kokushima dialect. You shouldn't lump all Kyushu dialects together. Speaking of, why do you have a Kokushima dialect anyways? I have a lot of respect for Saigo Takamori, the last samurai. Born and buried in Kagoshima. That's why I only speak with a Kagoshima dialect. That's some real dedication. Then there's Shizuru and I, as the lone flowers of the group. And finally, the young boys whose strong points are machines and science. See? There's a lot we have in common, isn't there? Most certainly. And I do not believe it is mere coincidence that you have all come together. We're at the bridge. So this is all the details they spared about the gate, huh? I'm sorry. No, you don't need to apologize, Lieutenant Colonel Katsuragi. We were expecting this. I'm sure Commander Ikari recognizes just how much of a threat the gates pose. I don't doubt that, but I do wonder why he continues to lend the Evas to us. While we may run the risk of becoming involved in a battle with the Angels by having them, they have been an invaluable help to our forces. It's nice to hear you say that. Emergency call from the Big Falcon. The Brazilian army are attacking them. All hands, level 1 battle stations. Once we receive approval from Commander Oka, we will immediately proceed to the Big Falcon. Alright. Now we're on to... Voltus Cornered, episode 47. And one of the things is we gotta clear this with no continues. Damn, Boson. I heard you were laying low for a while, but I didn't think you'd attack us as soon as we got back. Hear me, Voltus 5. I'm the commander of the Bozonian Empire's Earth Conquest Army. Heinel! Did he say commander? I can't believe their general came out in person. I guess he's got the guts to come out on his own, just like Garuda. So there's another super electromagnetic robot, but neither will be a challenge for Namazungo. Just one machine? Be careful, Kenichi. There's got to be a reason the commander came out in person. Yeah, I got it. Just what is that device affixed to its head? Now, Namazungo! Ugh! What is this? What's going on? No way. Our super electromagnetic energy is dropping. No. Voltus 5 is about to separate. What do we do, Doctor? We'll save you, Kenichi. Ha! As if I'd allow you to. Voltus Don't get in my way. Move it. Voltus 5. Return to base. But if your super electromagnetic energy continues to be depleted at this rate, you won't be able to remain combined. Leave this to Common Battler 5. Alright. Voltus 5 has been defeated. Shut it. Will be more than enough to take you on. Common Battler 5. We have already determined that you also operate using super electromagnetic energy. Do it, Namazungo! Gah. Are we gonna have to separate too? No, we've taken damage, but Common Battler Vibe's super electromagnetic energy output is normal. Is it because the waves are different? Even so, you are but one machine. Crush them! Dang, Voltus 5 is slow. That reminds me. I guess they still kept the license because it's in Super Hours 30. Ah, you punks. Namazu punk. This is payback for hurting my super electromagnetic brother in arms. That's quite the cartoony animation. The good thing though now is we have high enough morale. So the next turn we should be able to weaken it. Yep. Little bastard's more stubborn than I thought. I suggest give up now, for your defeat is inevitable. Eh. Good enough. Now we got the next thing. We're back at the command room. Doctor, is there anything we can do? We could use that too, but it's too dangerous at this stage. I'm going out there. I can't just sit around while our friends are in danger. Wait, Kenichi. I'm going too. Me too. I'll go too. Wait for me. So in the end, there's no choice but to use it. The Ultra Magcon. Alright. I've had enough of this. Kenichi, get out of here. Namazugo, strike down Voltus 5. Gah! You can't do this, Kenichi. You're gonna fall apart. Pull back. But, Kenichi, listen to me. Use the Ultra Magcon. Ultra Magcon? It's a new type of super electromagnetic energy generating device. I constructed it based on Dr. Go's theories. If you run your super electromagnetic energy through the Ultra Magcon, you can prevent yourself from separating. But it's incomplete, so it's risky. Will you still use it even knowing that? So long as it can get us through this, then I'll begin. Ultra Magcon activating. Super electromagnetic energy radiating. Ah! What? The energy flow is being reversed? Good. It worked. This will... Dr. Hamaguchi! I'm unharmed, but this Ultra Macon has been damaged. But now, Voltus 5 can fight. Let's go, guys. Time for a counterattack. Excellent Curse. Recover Namazungo. It doesn't matter how many enemies you send out with Voltus fighting with us. The Rakalam is here. Heh, nice timing. Launch all units at once. Wipe out the Belzonian army. Dang. So we got left is just killing everything, basically. Wait, did it really reset to 4 turns? That's messed up. Before you ask, I'm never using Greninja again, everybody. Greninja sucks. Downside is whenever I get an SR ticket, like I'm getting Greninja stuff. But it's like Greninja sucks, so what's the point of even using the thing? Ironically, I do get the Voltus's stuff. If I remember correctly, Voltus has a pretty big fan base in the Philippines. Might as well look flashing, right? Yeah, it's only had 3 enemies left. That takes care of that requirement. Yeah, that's done. And with that, that should be the mission requirements for it. Our forces weren't sufficient to destroy them this time. However, we have now taken the first step towards defeating Voltus. Such tactics will not work against us a second time. I do hope you wash your heads, for next time I shall claim them. Enemy ship was withdrawn from the combat zone. Safeguarding the Big Falcon takes priority. There's no need to pursue them. Should we send in a request for Izu Base to track the enemy ship? Yes. The enemy will send that battle beast again. In order to oppose it, the Ultra Magcon must be completed. Yeah. Now let's finish this and end this part. Okay, they're in a three-way communication in the Big Falcon. Anti-super electromagnetic energy. Yes. However, the Ultra Magcon can counter it, but unfortunately, it is still complete and it was damaged in the previous battle. Is there only one Ultra Magcon? No. There's still a prototype. Right. In a secret lab on Mao Amagi. A secret lab? It's the place where I, Dr. Hamaguchi, Dr. Go, and his wife created Voltus 5. The reason Ultra Magcon exploded was due to the control unit being unable to contain the excess magnetic particles being generated, causing it to grow unstable. We should return to the secret lab on Mount Magi and research Dr. Kenichigo's data. Sorry, Kitaro Go's data. Then we can make improvements on the Ultra Magcon prototype. Yes, there isn't enough time to construct a new one. I'll head over there as well. You're going yourself, Commander? Mine and Dr. Hamaguchi's biometrics need to be verified before anyone other than Dr. Go and his wife could gain access to his most vital data. I see. Then I'll send escorts along with you. That won't be necessary. But if something were to happen to you, Commander... Ah, I suppose I never told you about this, Captain. I'm actually the 17th heir of the Koga Ryu ninjas. Pardon? Ninjas? You're a ninja? He speaks the truth. I put on a bit of weight since I was younger, I admit. I can't even believe what I'm hearing. It will be up to Londo Bell to guard the Big Falcon while we're away at the secret lab. Understood. Alright, we're at the bridge. And that was what we discussed. I already assumed Chief Oko was a ninja. Are you serious? Yeah, it was mentioned that Megumi Oko was the 18th heir of the Koga Ryu in her personal data. Is that right? Well, as you can see, I never checked that. You know, this is a good sign to take a look at all the non-standard pilots' personal data. I suppose I'll be studying the history of multiple worlds then. Captain Bright, we're receiving a transmission from Chief Taiga of GGG. Connect them. Captain Bright, we have a situation on our hands. We've lost contact with Dr. Leo Shishio and Swan White, who went to investigate the ISOLD particle accelerator facility in Hokkaido. And around the same time, our Z sensor detected elementary particle ZO in Hokkaido. In other words, a Zonder has appeared? We can't be certain. The Z sensor was only recently completed. Furthermore, the reading was only detected once, and it was faint as well. Still, those two disappearing concerns me. I considered sending Guy and his team to search them, but Banjo Aran and the others said they'd like to accompany them. Is that alright with you? I don't have a problem with it myself. Should I send Yoshinis just in case? I understand that this is a difficult new situation, but it would be a great help. Then I'll relay this to Commander Shima. And that's it. So now we're going to go on to more Zonder stuff at the least. The downside is I haven't gotten any of Gao Gaigar's other SSRs like the Goldion Hammer or Heaven and Hell. I'm sad about that, but this is a gacha game. I'm not going to waste too much money on this. But it's good content for the channel, so that's good. Alright though. For now, we're almost through at the halfway point of the game. Well, at the part 1 of the game. So, we'll continue this on in the next part. But thank you all for watching, Until the next part, goodbye.